Peace, fam. As promised, I'm back with another video. And I saw something today on my timeline by somebody that I follow. Her name is Aquarius Maximus. And I really like her. She is a cardology reader and teacher. She's a businesswoman. She's a lot of things. I really have a lot of respect for her. And, you know, in the feed, I'm paraphrasing because I can't go back to it since I'm recording. She had posted something this morning that said something to the effect of I don't know if Sloan Bella predicted that Jaguar's next. I haven't heard anything like that, but she basically was like, Sloan Bella, she needs to stay out of black people's business. Okay? Once again, I'm paraphrasing. And the only reason I saw this was she released a video explaining why she made those comments. So let's get into it, and I'm going to share my thoughts. So I was listening to her video, and I highly recommend it. I'm going to post the link in the description box. And she basically did a short video talking about why she doesn't really trust, Sloan Bella. And she shared her thoughts and feelings about it. And that basically she's not impressed by just a couple predictions. Now, there's a few things I want to say about this. I have done a video about Sloan Bella. It was one of my live streams that I did some commentary because I had noticed some things. And actually, since then, I gave her a little bit more of a chance, and I ended up unsubscribing. I'm going to tell you why. So, the first thing, along the lines of what Aquarius was talking about, is I noticed that Sloan Bella talks a lot about dead black celebrities. And here's the thing. I don't usually care about stuff like that if I feel like it's from a genuine place. If I feel like you actually care about that people group. Like, if you're outside of the community and you're focused on people from another people group, I'm not going to immediately dismiss you. However, I didn't care until I started to notice that Sloan Bella makes some microaggressive comments. Okay, multiple times, she'll make some microaggressive comments. The people in her chat, not all of them, because she has subscribers from all types of backgrounds and ethnicities and races. Sometimes I get a racist vibe from some of them. I've actually battled somebody in her chat before because she was mad because somebody said they were a proud black woman and she had a meltdown. And so I was like, girl, get over it. We could be proud if we want to. And she's like, I'm a proud white woman. I'm like, that's great. Do you want a cracker? Like, do you want a cookie? Do you want a biscuit? She was so mad. She kept trying to write back to me. This is so unacceptable. I was like, girl, bye. And that's just one of the small things. There's a racist undertone for some of her white followers. And Sloan does say some sketchy stuff sometimes. Now, I don't know the people in her orbit, but I doubt that she's surrounded by any black people or people of color. And Aquarius even said when she looked at her website, there was one black person from the gallery. So customers, which is very interesting considering her target audience and people that she reads on YouTube. She doesn't only read black celebrities. I've listened to quite a few of her videos. She talks about celebrities. She talks about true crime cases that were popular, and some of those people are white. But I feel like the biggest ones are the black celebrities. Case in point, Kim Porter and Diddy. Now, she predicted that this stuff was going to happen with Diddy down to the months. She said 5 months, and it actually landed in the right time. One thing I will say before I continue is, because two things could be true. Okay, somebody could have some racist and bigoted undertones, and they could still be talented. I absolutely believe that this woman has the extra sauce. I'm not going to take that away from her. I think she definitely has some psychic and mediumship giftings. I'm not going to take that from her. However, why is it that she's always, frequently reading black celebrities that have died? And then here, let's go a little bit deeper in the layers. Well, I finally watched her Kim Porter video recently. And it was very interesting to me. And some of it was cringe. And here's what I mean. There was a point in the video where she was laughing and making these faces and saying that, she was just describing Kim. And then she subsequently basically was saying Kim looked annoyed. My words, not hers. She didn't like that. And then Sloan started laughing. She started laughing. And so I just wonder, to me, it just felt kind of rude. This is, if you believe in this is the spirit of a person that you're talking to. and they're trying to give you pointers about how they want to be portrayed or represented, and you're sitting up there laughing. There was something about it that felt a little bit condescending and demeaning, and I'm like, would you do this if this was, one of your white counterparts? Like, it was almost diminutive. Like, when you look at somebody as smaller, it was weird, and I get those vibes from her sometimes. Like, I can't put it into words. Those of you who know, I'm not trying to say she's a whole full-on racist. I'm not saying that. If you watch my old live, I talk about my problems with some of the stuff that she says and does. And it was just too many things that I noticed. So I was like, nah, I'm out of here. Like, if something comes up and I want to watch it, I'll watch it, but I'm not subscribing to you because this feels a little energy vampiric to me. And it's so crazy to me how, and I'm starting to see it, just how sometimes some people from outside of the Black community, they just love talking about and being up in our business, but they don't really want to be bothered with us. They're not really a part of having us in their lives in any way, shape, or form. It's just making money. It's just making money. So it's just very interesting. I don't know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. There was something else I wanted to say along the lines of Sloan that I noticed. I've gotten a couple readings done from different peoples over the years. And one of the things I noticed is that they will often ask permission from your ancestors, if it's that type of a reading, to tap in. And, they ask permission from you first. And then, they proceed with the reading. And so I wonder, how does that work with mediumship? Because she's doing these readings. There's not a family member present. And sometimes maybe they just come to her. I don't know. It's just very interesting to me how she gets access sometimes to all these range of people. Why her? Why her? I just questions. I just always love to question things and, to wonder about things. I'm going to tell you guys a quick personal story. So my friend came to my new house. I just moved. And she was doing like a mini reading on my house, unprompted. She just has those gifts. I would say she's a medium. So she shared a lot of cool things. And one of the things she said, she was talking about one of my ancestors and which room they were in and, which family member they were protecting and stuff. And then all of a sudden she stops in her tracks and she's like, oh, they stopped talking. But she sounded mad concerned. And I immediately intuitively got this thing where it was like, girl, you're doing too much. Like, you're spilling too much tea just openly. Because sometimes they're not supposed to share certain things. And then the ancestor just stopped talking to her. I don't know what happened. I don't know why they did. But I can tell that they got annoyed. And then there was nothing else from them. But it reminds me a little bit of the Sloan Kim Porter video that I feel like when you're doing these readings with people, or if you're a medium and stuff, and you're just being disrespectful, they just stop talking. Like, they just will just check out. And so I don't know. I'm curious. I'm just curious about how out of touch she is with some of these things. Like I said, it felt like, have you ever been around just a clueless, and this is no disrespect to the white people that don't do this shit, but a white person that they don't realize that they're being condescending. Like, they're so just lost in the sauce. They're not I wouldn't say, I guess, an active racist. They're just dumb. Like, they don't realize they lack self-awareness that they're saying and doing things that are condescending. Because there are people who do that shit on purpose and absolutely know that they're doing it. And then there's other people that just say stupid shit. And it's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then you got to check them, or ignore their ass, whichever one works better. But that's kind of how I feel sometimes when I listen to her saying certain things that she's not fully aware of or understands. But anyway, y'all, this video is already longer than I want it to be. Let me know what you think in the comments. Bye.